Hey friends, today I'm going to talk to you about this GelSight-Mini View export tool that I've made using their library and p5.js, which is a viewer for the GelSight-Mini. This is a special tactile sensor, which is very good at measuring the accurate properties of a texture of a surface at microscopic detail, and it can provide a 3D view of that surface. So here's my thumbprint, for example. So I'm going to show you how this works. Just to kind of tell you though, this sensor here presents as a UVC web camera. So it just like plugs into any computer and you can basically see it as a camera. And that's what this view is here. This is the view right off the camera. This here is a depth image, which is telling you which pixels are sort of in front of others. And then this here is a 3D view. And in my tool, I've made it possible for you to get all these images and also get an OBJ 3D file of this this pattern, so you can actually like 3D print it or whatever you want to do. So let's talk it through. I'm just going to restart the app so you can sort of see what it's like to use from the start. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose the GelSight camera, which, as I mentioned, presents as a regular webcam. And I'm going to choose a medium resolution for it, and then I'm going to say enable camera. And so it comes up like this. You can actually choose whether you have this in fast mode or full mode. There's two modes, 160 by 120 or 320 by 240 for the depth image and the mesh. I'm going to choose fast for now. And you can see it loads up with this distorted image here. So to fix that, we have to calibrate it. And so it's going to think about it for 50 frames, and then it'll be nice and flat. And again, you can see my thumbprint here. Finally, I can go over here and take a coin like this quarter and put it on here, and we can sort of see our friend George right there. So this then becomes a little browser where I can go around and look at that in 3D. And then finally, I can actually export this, which is going to produce this file over here. It's currently downloading to my downloads. So that here it is, shows up, and it's this file right here. If I open that up, then we look inside, we're going to see it's giving me the calibration file and also the high resolution, very high resolution version of the image seen by the camera itself, the capture image, the depth image, another version of the depth image, and then finally this kind of OBJ file, which is the mesh, which I can right-click on and open with Mesh Lab, for example, and then do whatever we want to do with it there. So here it is, and you can see that's my coin right like there. All right, thanks a lot. I hope you guys have fun. The tactile sensor here, this is the GelSight-Mini, and it costs around $500 and some odd from GelSight, and you have to get it with a few extra of these gel pads. This is an elastomer. Steve Mold has made some nice YouTube videos about this device or its siblings. This is the inexpensive small one, and it's around $500 from GelSight. All right, take care.